As per the tradition on this channel, whenever I take a weird gap and break due to reasons, we're going to do a deck profile of a clan that I very much enjoy. That actually isn't Link Joker this time. So before we begin, let's set the ambiance, why don't we? What it be, what it do, you already know how it is. This deck isn't perfect. This deck is definitely not perfect, but I might as well just show you what I have right now, since grinding for the other clans is almost pointless when I still don't have anything for golds, I still don't have anything for Genesis, even though the rank fight is Genesis stuff right now. And Aquaforce is about to get an update, so there's no reason to go for Tetra Drive. I have to go for the new Aquaforce stuff, maybe. This is my best decision to make at this current point in time. Let's get going though. This isn't live, by the way, this is a recording. Just want to put that out there. For starters, we switched our Dusttail to White Knight Fenrir, and its ability is, at the end of the battle, this unit boosted a unit with Limit Break 4, put into the soul and draw a card. First of all, I do actually like Dusttail more, and I know that its power is kinda pointless when it's nerfed, but I liked the constant 5k boost, and I had very rare occasions where it was actually put to good use. However, after experimenting with White Knight Fenrir in the deck, it kinda had more consistency, so begrudgingly, I kept him in the deck. What's cool about it is that it doesn't have to be behind Vanguard at all. It has to just be boosting anyone with Limit Break. So as long as you have a unit, it's boosting with Limit Break, and the attack doesn't have to hit, it just has to boost it. As long as this card's boosting a card with Limit Break, you're clean, it's a free card, it's nice. Ideally, you would want 3 of these guys, but I don't have 3, I only have 2. And if I had a third one, I'd probably get rid of one of these guys over here, but I digress. Prism Gate Starvader Palladium. That might be in the Link Joker video I made a while back. Rearguard only skill. At the start of the turn, counterblast 1 and put this into your soul to lock one of your opponent's rearguards that was unlocked during the opponent's last end phase. This card's really good, and I suggest having not 2 of them. This card will prevent people from attacking. If you're break riding into Infinite Zero Dragon and you have the 2 locked units, front row, back row, you can literally keep front row locked as long as you have this card in play when your opponent is unlocking their turn. This will prevent people from attacking at most 3 times, and depending on some decks, it's a really big crutch. This is really good, and I wish I had more of them, but oh well, it'd be like that. This is your Starvader 10k attacker, nothing crazy. Grade 1s we went over. If you're curious about the cards that I don't talk about in this one specifically, there's a deck profile of the other Link Joker variants I did. That video will go over those cards. Now for these grade 2s, I think having 3 of them is fine, because I feel like this is just a magic number that it hits. Starvader Colony Maker. When placed, if your opponent has a locked card, counterblast 1 to call a grade 1 or less Starvader from your deck. What's cool about this card is that if this is follow up after a break ride from Infinite Zero right here, you can literally just call this and immediately call it into a Palladium. So immediately, just from the break ride, you can chain these 2, and then if your opponent doesn't kill it by next turn, you immediately lock them back, and you could at most play another one of these guys if they're in your hand. If you don't have any more Palladiums, you can literally call it the 10k attacker if you need some more power, or the lock plus 3k if you think you can lock more cards and you need the power to make up for it. This is really good for just putting units that you need in the moment on the field after playing off of the lock abilities. They're really good. Ideally, I would want 3 or 4 of these, but I don't have them, so it'd be that. They're your 12k Starvader attackers. And this really makes up for immediate power that your deck is kind of going to lack, because from the jump you're not really going to have much power until you get to grade 3, and that's when the deck really just starts. But up until you get to grade 3, you got to deal with at most your 9k vanillas with Mobius, because once Mobius isn't in Vanguard, it's just a 9k vanilla, and having more of these guys will make up for your lack of power in the early game. But even though I don't have 2, I suggest running at least 3 or 4 of these guys to make up for power. And that's kind of why I run the 10k vanillas too, because it's immediate base power, and if I can't run a Mobius for Vanguard, I at least got something with good power that won't just immediately be useless after 1 turn. I also added Singularity Sniper in, because I feel that I don't want 9k vanillas in my deck, and this kind of helps with cleaning up some messes. If you're immediately break riding with Infinite Zero, and you call this to attack first, whoever is in the front row that's not a grade 2, you can just lock with Singularity Sniper. Let me explain the ability, because I don't think I had it in the last deck profile. Singularity Sniper. When this unit's attack hits a Vanguard, if your opponent has a lock card, lock one of your opponent's rear cards. This is really good for locking those grade 3s that your opponent uses as attackers, and you could just triangle lock them with this as a follow-up. And the reason why I don't run more of them is that I don't want to end up writing grade 2 with 8k. I feel 1 is enough. If I feel that I need to add more, I'll add more, but for now, this is fine. Alright, Poster Boy, what it do? Starbaiter, Chaos Breaker Dragon, Poster Boy. At the start of the turn, let me break 4, counterblast 1 to retire one of your opponent's rear guards that was unlocked during the opponent's last phase. If you did, draw a card. Follow-up ability is, once per turn, you can counterblast 1 and discard 2 Starbaiter cards from your hand to lock one of your opponent's rear guards. Now in the main TCG, this used to be, I think, drop 1 as opposed to drop 2. I think counterblast 1 was still the same. Actually, no, it might have been just drop 1 card to lock a rear guard. I don't remember the exact details of the physical card. Just know that this was nerfed. This was heavily nerfed. And you have to prioritize dropping your hand and your resources to lock someone. And you have to understand if locking them with Chaos Breaker is really worth it. However, if you're break riding into Infinite, look man, Infinite Zero Dragon is the card that you'll need for Link Joker. If you don't have the break ride, you're basically screwed, shown in the Zero Chance Time vid. Chaos Breaker, or CBD rather, combos really well with Palladium, because if you just lock something, either from CBD or from the break ride effect, you can use this to keep them locked, and then if you don't have any more of them, you can just use CBD's ability to kill it and then draw another card. It's good. You can literally keep people locked for more than one turn just by having these cards, or continue it by having CBD just lock more of their field. Despite its nerf, this card's still pretty good. I kind of wish this cost less resources, but it also puts you in a position where it's high risk and high reward. So maybe it's worth it. Sometimes it is, sometimes it isn't. I'm only running one copy of this guy. What's his name? Starbaiter Multiverse Dragon. The ability is Limerick 4. When placed, counterblast 2 to lock one of your opponent's rear guards. This unit gets 5k power until the end of turn. I think this card is actually a weaker version of Knight of Entropy. At least with Knight of Entropy, I was able to counterblast 2, lock the unit, just like Multiverse, but the +5 limit break was the same. I don't have to, I don't get it for one turn. This guy only gives me my +5 for one turn and that's it, he's useless. At least with Knight of Entropy, it's a constant +5k. So if my opponent was either in cross ride or just natural 13k, anything above 10k, Knight of Entropy by itself would handle way better than this guy. But I kept it because I initially wanted everyone to have a Starbaiter name until I realized that Mobius is kind of useless after not being Vanguard, but it still helps in rare occasions. I would just prefer that this +5k was every turn as opposed to once a turn. Or just once, literally once. That's pretty much it in terms of the cards that I'm using and all the new ones. I still run 4, no, I think the other ones used to be stands. I like crits because with this deck, I feel that they work a lot better. I could just do early damage, and if I'm immediately locking people with Infinite Zero, I can just take them out, and I can push them to 5 before I get near death and limit their attacking abilities. So I could just literally play lame, call a bunch of grade 2s, lock them. They won't be able to touch me for a bit, and by the time they resituate themselves, I can probably win. And although this deck isn't perfect, it still net me some wins. So that's been working out. I believe I'm good. I believe that's everything I want to talk about. Oh yeah, I'm running the Suiko skin because she's the new skin and I really like her design. And the championship sleeves also fit the profile. I have the Takuto skin here, but I feel like this will be a better fit when Omega Glendios comes out. Alright, here's to hoping I don't die. Now, even though I haven't been streaming this game specifically, I've definitely been playing. I know we're near the end. Probably by the time this video comes out, I'm at the end. I at least want to get one of the Genesis Break Ride Grade 3. I forget her name. Minerva? Ashley? It's one of them. Okay, we're fighting a Kagero. Barusu? That might be a ReZero joke. ReZero reference. Ideally. I never want heals in my hand, because I really depend on heals in the late game. This could be worse. I really don't want to ride any of these two, but this is the hand I'm dealt with. And it's better than being grade locked. Okay, this is better. This situation could be a lot worse. Now, this could have been much worse though. The thing with Kagero is that I never like putting them behind Vanguard, because if they're running Seal Dragon, they immediately get rid of the grade 0 and call it a grade 2, and this card just dies. So whenever I see Kagero, I associate it with do not put behind Vanguard. And in most cases, they're running the grade 4 build. I forget their name. But I really don't want to take that chance. In this case, either, yeah, see, Seal Dragon. Steel Dragon. I do not. I do not want to deal with Steel Dragon. I need my grade 1. Or I need this guy. Ooh, they're gonna push. Really? They're still gonna go for it. Oh, never mind. This is Steel Dragon, right? I'm pretty sure it is. Correct me in the comments if I'm wrong. Okay. 1 PG down. They won't have 3, and I would prefer to have this right now, but oh well. This could be worse. Shoot. Normally, I would like to hold these onto my hand. But if I don't put anything down, I think they're gonna push next turn anyway. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna call this. Vanguard attacks first. If they get a trigger, I'll just attack rearguard and hope for the best next turn. I could also get a crit and everything works out. Okay. If this is power, I'm attack. If I can match him, I'm attacking. Okay, nope. This is 18. Oh, it wouldn't hit anyway. Shoot. No, wait, they would have been 17 at most. Okay, yeah. But this is why I try to... This is why I prefer Dusttail, because of the 5k, so I can match numbers. I won't have that much of a concern. But it'd be like that, man. What you got? Expected, are you 12k? Okay. Hold on, what did that just do? Hold up. I don't play many Kageros. I actually haven't seen that many Kageros. I'll take that heal. When placed, if your hand has Dragonic Novel Vague. Okay. Interesting. Okay. That card's pretty good. And it came out recently too. I'm just gonna use the ability now. So I'm gonna use Fenrir's ability right now. I'm not gonna push unless I get a crit. And if I get a crit, then cool. Okay. I didn't want to push and drop my hand too much because I do that a lot. And I guess it all worked out anyway. I'm gonna make them think I run stance as well. Ooh, I messed that up a tad. Give me a sec. Cool. Break red. Dauntless Breaker Dragon, right? Yeah, Dauntless Drive. Okay. Let me reread what reverse is, because I'm pretty sure they run reverse. Normally, their sign and the reverse associates with their playstyle. Normally. I don't know what it would be for Suika, though. I don't need a grade 3 yet. I'm gonna set down a column. I'm gonna set down 1 grade... Ooh. Oh, that would have been bad. I'm gonna set down 1 grade 2. Just in case. Ooh, I doubt I'm gonna get another heal, but let's see. My intent is at least 2 damage. Okay. Yeah, it'd be like that. Don't get a trigger. I'm gonna try and push and hope for the best. Ooh, I think I immediately lost. I was trying to push while preserving my hand. Berserk. Oh, okay. Grade 2's dead. Retire when I play grade 1 left. Okay. I see what reverse does. Boom, boom. I need a grade 3 right now. Even though I'll only be locking... Ooh, they're playing so lame. They're playing lamer than what I could possibly be playing. Or laming. If I get a grade 3. Okay. Ooh, the situation has changed. Ooh, I don't think I'll be able to get another grade 3. At least in my hand for a bit. If I play passively, I might be able to do it in the long run because they'll probably have to push me to 5 at some point to apply pressure. So if I just hold out, there's a possibility I can win long run. Okay. It's still 3 damage to 3 damage. So it's all a matter of how they want to play this next part out. Oh, I really wish they decked out. Not decked out, overdrew. They have to put down so that they don't overdraw. 10k. Okay. Yeah, this is gonna be 2 damage. This is gonna be 2 damage on me, which means I need a grade 3 and I'll have to limit their resources. But once I'm able to break ride, I can apply pressure and hope for the best. See, I knew they'd want to apply pressure and wait until they guarantee a 5. It's just a matter of how many PGs do they have in their hand. I knew one was at the bottom. And no grade 3. I'm pretty sure I die next turn. Okay, let's see how this plays out. If I get lucky and get another heal, I should be fine. Alright, this is one of those instances... why'd I do that? Shoot. Shoot. I should have dropped. I forgot. Oh well. This might be game. I forgot it was 10k, honestly. I honestly forgot that it was running at 10k. I think what I need is to not die this turn. Well, on the bright side, they can't break ride. I assume they were expecting me to put them at a 4, but they didn't account for my big brain strat of messing up. Okay, we might be somewhere. We might be going somewhere. I can lock one guaranteed. I can unlock one column. And if I have an attacker, I should be fine for a tad bit longer. Just a tiny bit longer. Just to apply the tiniest of pressure. Okay, cool, I would have healed too. I'm not going to use CBD in this case. I think what I really want to do is limit their ability to attack. And Nebula Lord is probably the best bet for that. There have been a bunch of times where I haven't applied the pressure to full-on just eliminate their ability to attack. Or at least to make a good comeback from it. So what I'm going to have to do is hope that they don't have another Berserk Dragon. Okay, no. Let's just straight up eliminate them. I feel like this might work out long run. And even if they do... Oh, no. Let's do it one more time. If I get a heal somehow, I might be fine. If you're thinking I'm playing reckless, it's because I am. Ooh, I lost. I lost. Give me a crit. And for whatever reason, don't have a PG. Just for whatever reason. Alright. I'll be amazed if they somehow mess this up. Yeah. You need to be able to hit me twice. If they can't hit me twice, I'm gonna be impressed. Wipe out the field. I was hoping they didn't have that. Because it's their heal. Ooh, this could work out. Don't get a trigger. Okay. We're not dead yet. Can I hit him twice? I think I can only hit him once. I can only hit him once. They don't have any heals either. This is not good. Not good at all. Unfortunate. GG's though. Big GG's. I'm going to just disable their ability for boosters. It'd be like this, man. Not all games are going to be the best games. That's why I'm saying my deck isn't perfect. Because some of the cards I drew would have been much better if I had them. On the bright side, I know they can't heal. They have 3 cards left. Hold up. What's left? Oh, that's all their triggers. Dang it. Dang it. If they had one more draw trigger, I'd be safe. They can only attack once. But there's no trigger and I'm dead. GG's. Dang it. They actually almost decked out. Imagine if I barely pulled through with that. I had no PGs or nothing. Well, I had one, but in long run, whenever I just play nonchalantly, as if I'm not really paying attention to the game itself, that's how I play better somehow. Because my mind is just going automatic. I'm not trying to think about commentary. Or if I'm responding to chat, I'm just going, yeah, I mean, set 16's coming out of an reverse maelstrom, but da 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 da. Oh, run back? Ooh, a run back. Okay. 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 Gamer stance. Let's see how far we can get. Can we actually take him out this time? Still don't want that. I'm going first this time, and I at least got a PG. So long run, initially I'm fine. I would prefer this not be here, but it'd be like that. You know, last time I didn't add Nebula Lord, I ended up being stuck and not being able to break red. Nah, I still believe in my don't have heals in hand. Oh, crap. Here's the thing. I don't like having heals in my hand because I'm thinking long run and I want to rely on them later. But if I end up getting it on the redraw, then I just gotta work with it. On the mulligan. The issue with having at most 2 PGs in my hand is that in long run there's a possibility that it just screws you over. Because you won't be able to actually apply pressure. The most you'll be able to do is just block a bunch of hits, which is fine. But if you keep on being on the defensive and you can't apply pressure, then you're just sitting there. Everything works poorly for you. Bah. Sorry, I wanted to make sure my mic was on. How come chat's not responding, huh? I'm not live. Okay, this worked out. This worked out. I'll keep Fenrir on the field. If they want to kill it, they can kill it. If I get another grade 3, then I'll use that to boost Fenrir. But here's the thing, though. If I'm ever stuck with Nebula Lord or CBD as a right option, I always do whatever I think best applies to the situation. So if they're at 3, and I can just ride and knock something out slowly, then sure. Sure, with Infinite Zero, I would choose CBD over the Nebula Lord. Lock, say, this column or this and this, just to apply a tad bit of pressure. And then next round, I would ride from CBD to Nebula Lord, after knocking out one of the fronts. Well, this is fine. Ideally, the best situation for me would be to have... I could apply pressure, but we're both at 1 damage. Also, ideally, if I got a heal and a crit, that'd be nice. There's no point in applying pressure right now. Okay, that's step 1. Could be worse. Alright, next turn, they're probably going to drop their hand a lot. Try and get me to at least 3 or 4. Okay, yeah. Well, if I had a second attack, it'd be fine. Once they go to grade 3, that's immediately 2 crit. So are they going to push me to 4 right now? Just to try and get the upper hand? Don't get rid of my grade 2. Yep. Oh well, it can't be helped. It can't be helped. They don't have much else to work with. You're going to drop another card for that 10k. Ooh, okay. Trigger. Hey. If they don't get a trigger, that's gonna be impressive. Yeah. Yeah, of course. I mean, of course they get one. Okay. Well, it's exactly how I thought it would be. I'm now at 3 damage, but the situation could be a lot worse. What I'm gonna do is match the situation on the board. No, we're gonna call Mobius to attack here. And then I'm gonna call the grade 2 vanilla and the 3k attacker because I'm prepping for next turn. And odds are they are going to get me at 3 damage by that point. Can I get a draw? Okay. Okay. From what I can see, they can't break red yet. Ooh, that's another... That's probably the grade 1 dead. Jeez, man. Now, I know it'd probably be best to not drop cards if they're going to keep killing them. But I guess it's better to put down destroyed units as opposed to just leave the front row open. And that would have been a grade 2 if I didn't have something in the back. Their mentality of wiping out the field is apparent. I wish that wasn't a heal this time. Okay, it's early game right now. And I truly do not want to drop my hand, because they'll know that I only have 3 heal, or they'll know I have only 1 heal left. So we're gonna have to just play a little risky. This is unfortunate. I can't heal anymore. Well, I can, but ideally it's not gonna happen. Okay. What a weird matchup this is. I've had better on-camera matches, but I've also had some really good off-camera matches, and it can't be helped. I still think this deck is fine, it's just not playing to my advantage right now. Wow, they're playing so lame. They're literally wanting a position for themselves. I almost feel like applying pressure right now. This is gonna be good. This is gonna be good. And I actually think I'm gonna hold on to that. I actually don't mind showing them I have 1 heal left now. If I get a trigger, then this will work out. I will triangle lock them so hard. Oh, this looks good. This looks good. Okay, they're gonna have to apply pressure. They're going to be forced to apply pressure, and I'm gonna have to put them at 5. Okay. That's 1 PG. Okay, they're forced to apply pressure now. And I don't die next turn. I get to triangle lock them next turn. I might win. There's a possibility I might win. They didn't break ride. They didn't break ride. Weird. It's weird. They might not have much. 14 me, 21 me. Leftover trigger goes to grade 2, attacks Nebula Lord, but I can triangle lock them. I have to be able to apply 3-time pressure. No, I can at least apply 2 times. I can at least apply 2-time pressure. It's always a heal when I don't want it. Always. They always heal at the worst time. Yeah, it's exactly what I thought it would be. But I can triangle lock them, so I'm fine. I got the resources for it. Okay, this is 3 attacks right here. This is 3 attacks right here. And I'm gonna call Prometheus, or Palladium. First, lock their attackers. Don't leave. Don't leave. Still recording. Okay. Did I disconnect? What happened? What happened? Oh, come on. You cannot tell me I disconnected from the internet as I was about to bring it back. Okay, okay, we're here. Dude, I would have been so upset. Triangle lock, baby. I'm pretty sure I can get 3 in. This I'll call Palladium. If not, I can call the 3k booster. Okay, there we go. Ooh, I'm not calling final turn, but man, this is going to be close. They'll have at least 1 PG, obviously. Clean. Clean. Now, do they have 2 PGs? They can't double up. They can't double up. They are forced to attack this unless they have a break ride or something. Do they run the reverse? Yeah, okay. I don't die next turn because of this. And because of... Oh, wait. Can they Persona Blast? Oh, they don't have any more grade 4s. Oh, that's clean. Oh, no, this is dead. Ooh! Ooh! Yeah, okay, okay. I'm pretty sure this is game. Because this card is gonna die. Or stay dead, rather. Ooh, I'm calling final. I'm calling final. Oh, I am gonna call final so good. Kanzengaro. Ooh, I'm calling final. Boom. That's all I needed. That's all I needed. Ooh. Here's how confident I am. Actually, no, I need boosters. I need boosters. So... let's apply them. Yeah, I'm fine with this. I need boosters. Yeah. Ooh, okay. I told you. No heals? Deck is fine. This deck is fine. I had to apply pressure. Hey. clean. I'd be very lucky to get to Legend 10 on camera. But let's do one more. Let's do one more. Okay, it's possible, depending on the amount of points that I can get to Legend 10 right now. Also, I'm about to get these 3 packs anyway, so let's go. Last match. Lasto Machu. Let's hope that I win, so that I'm not looking like a fool on camera. But if I don't win, and you want to see me play decently in these matches, you could always just check the link in the description below for my Twitch channel and all that. I mean, at the beginning of every match, I always do the whole Twitch is in description, subscribe to channel on screen right now. Ooh, Murakumo! Murakumo's uncommon. I think I fought this specific player before. I don't know if it's on camera or not, but I'm pretty sure I fought this specific player before. No. Ideally, I don't want to ride you. You're more as a good booster. Okay. Okay, that could be worse. I at least have a solid ride instructor, and I'll hold these two until they start to get locked. This could be a lot worse. Also, I can finally put my Vanguard booster right here. I forgot what these guys do. I know that Murakumo has a grade 3 booster due to an ability. Oh yeah, if those who are curious about the Murakumo event that's currently happening right now as I'm recording this video for JP Vanguard 0. Yeah, they don't have ride animations. Doesn't that suck? I spent all that time trying to get them after I uploaded the ride animations vid, and man, they didn't have them. It's crazy, right? I don't transition much during vids because I figured it'd be annoying. But they're there if I feel they're necessary. I'm just gonna do a tiny push. Tiny push. I wish it was a crit. Ooh, they run stance. That means to prioritize the assault as opposed to the frontal assault. Isn't this right? Oh yeah, hold up. Yeah, I can't read this. Magashi gets, I don't know, 10k vanilla. I know one of them's right assault and left assault, but I don't remember if that's Numatama or Murakumo. Okay, this could be worse. Ooh, this could be a lot worse. I think what I'm gonna do is prioritize CBD, and then I'll have to call Nebula. I don't really have a choice. I'm not gonna lock anything because that'd be stupid. I like Nebula as a sort of last resort card. And CBD is actually pretty good for early game, depending on what cards are in your hand that you can throw away. If you literally have cards in your hand that you can just go, yeah, I don't want this. You can just kill them to set your field, or at least disable their ability to improve the field. Yeah, this is not a right animation. I wonder... Depending on my situation, I might be able to ride into Infinite Zero, but I have to also hope for the best. I know these are temporary attackers because I think they go back into the deck after this. Oh yeah, they're also boosters. I forgot. Yeah, the signs right here, they become boosters, which is really interesting. But they go back into the deck afterwards. I have nothing to fear at this current moment in time. And I don't think this is a break right, too. No limit breaks either. I'm pretty sure I'm fine at the moment. Okay, could be worse. Okay, they kill Nebula. They're gonna kill Nebula right now. Oh, what do I draw? If I draw a different type of grade 3, I think I'm gonna... Okay, no. We'll leave CBD as it is. And what I have to force myself to do is... I'm gonna force myself to use CBD's ability. Kill, kill, to lock, call, set the Palladium. And I think leave it at that. I could call this just to apply pressure. Or just force them to attack more. And they only have 2 attacks anyway, so I can buy myself time. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do that. I'm gonna have to do that. I need to apply some pressure. Not apply pressure, but at least put myself in a better situation. This will at least delay my death a bit. Palladium. If I didn't have a Palladium, then oh well. I mean, it do in fact be like that sometimes. But only sometimes though. Sometimes it be like that. Shoot, they're gonna get a trigger. Okay. Anyone's game right now. Anyone's game. It's now anyone's game. I hope I'm not too loud, because I don't like the game being too loud, but if I overpower it, it's also kind of annoying. I'm usually not loud, but the situation kind of dictates it sometimes. I forget what she do. This might be bad. Oh yeah, minus 20k for Vanguard by Persona Blasting. I mean, it's not going to mean anything unless you can kill other units besides Vanguard. Well, let's see. Okay. Nice. Nice. That was nice. Well, this looks like game. This in fact looks like game. Or not? Well, ideally, I need a attacker and a trigger for when I attack. For what it's worth, I wasn't fully aware that they could actually unlock some of their units. They definitely have a PG, but I'm going for it anyway. What I'm gonna do is ride Nebula, lock one unit in their back row, call the PG as an attacker, attack with the grade 1, attack with the PG, and attack for Vanguard. If for whatever reason they don't have a PG, I clutch this for no reason. Though obviously this won't work. This is obviously not going to work, but I'm always one for unconventional means. Alright. Here it is. And they say that a hero. Yeah. There it is. I know what I'm doing. I forgot they did that. But still, that could be worse. They have PGs, so I feel that they really didn't have to use that ability. Unless they don't have PGs, which I'd find amazing. Okay. 1, 2, 3 attacks. Unless this is a trigger, which it won't be. Okay, that's game. GG's. Well, as you can see, the deck is still missing some cards, but depending on the situation, it's still fine. I enjoy this. I wish I had some of the cards that I would prefer to give myself a better situation. Singularity Sniper did not show up at all, which is weird. Oh, I got some more packs. Maybe I could just get some stuff off camera and immediately make this video irrelevant. That's all. I thank you all for watching. I also made this deck for when Omega Glandios becomes out, so I can at least work off this initial basis and maybe get some better cards that I don't have to grind currently for, because I'm grinding for golds and Genesis, which once I get to 10, I get at least 1 free card, and I have enough materials to make 2 triple rares. I'll be seeing ya.